scream and shout, cause they don't ever wanna listen. You're breaking me down, but my heart is broken enough to know that they never wanna fix it.
Hello everyone, welcome to Liberebil. Welcome to a new video here on Liberebil. If you're new to Liberebil, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, share with friends and family, and I hope you enjoy this video further. Wynand, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Lovely, lovely to meet you.
Yeah, you too, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we finally have an Opel Corsa OPC on the channel. My first time behind the wheel of an Opel Corsa, and this is a neat one. This is an OPC with 136,292 kilometers on the clock. So pretty low mileage. Why not tell me a bit more about your car, bro? Because this car is pretty sweet.
So I bought this car in 2010. It was new. It had just come out, so they had just brought Opel out. And I went into the dealership and I thought, you know what, that's the car for me. And then I just bought it. I've had it for 10 years. It's been through quite a lot with me, moving to different countries, different provinces, everything, and it's just gone all the way with me, and I don't plan on giving it up anytime soon.
I'm seeing a cone here. Why is there a cone there? Okay, cool. There is a few things I need to ask you. These cars are known for not being very reliable.
That's right.
Please tell me about your ownership of this car over the last 10 years.
So in the first 6 months of owning the car, my engine went. I had the famous P4 melt, and so it took about 4 months for Opel to fix the engine for me. And since then I've had a few turbos go, I've had my radiator blow, I had my cat got blocked, my gearbox went twice, a whole bunch of issues, but for the last year or two it's been actually quite reliable.
So these cars then aren't the most reliable hot hatch on the market, and buying second hand is quite difficult also because they've been through quite a lot with previous owners. More information on the Opel Corsa OPC. This one has 141 kilowatt and 220 Newton meters of torque.
Yeah.
But they have an overboost function.
They do, yeah.
And they overboost at about 242 Newton meters of torque, I think.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Not too sure, but I know they have an overboost on the torque side. This car, when it came out, was the most powerful small hot hatch money could buy, and that's always been the Opel way. Opel's always shoved the most amount of power in their hatchbacks and prayed that everything held together well and things like that. But as of now, I'm going to see how this car feels through some twisties. We'll make a U-turn and come back on this road again.
I think it's still the most powerful small hot hatch.
Really?
There's also in South Africa.
True.
I mean, how much does the AW have? 147 also?
Yes.
Okay, so it's about on par.
Yeah. And I mean, this car's 10 years old.
10 years old, yeah.
The thing was, this car's loud because it's straight piped.
Yeah, that's right.
It feels a lot quicker than I thought. I love how the gearbox feels.
The gearbox is amazing. That's one of my favorite things about the car.
Yeah. Dude, this actually feels... I really like the way the suspension also feels. It feels super 2020.
Yeah, like that.
Stuff though.
Yeah, and these are like 8-year-old shocks.
Holy moly.
So
Look at this. Look at the cyclist is driving.
Middle of the road.
In the middle of the road, and they expect us to drive, and they want to complain if you come too close to them.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's make a U-turn and let's get back.
This gearbox is like the star of the car, but it can't handle much power though.
It's funny.
No, also, so the clutch is totally fine, but when the car's quite hot, it starts slipping.
Is it?
Yeah.
Holy moly. I love how big the engine feels for 1.6.
Yeah.
That's actually really impressive. Does it feel better though than, say, what's one of the better hatches I've driven this and last year? Suzuki Swift Sport. It really holds up. It holds up really, really well. We'll see now on the smoother road we can carry a bit more speed. I don't want to go too quickly. I don't know this car, but as of now, typical Opel. Very harsh plastics in the interior. Everything is glossy, shiny plastics. But it's quirky, it's fun, it's unique. I love the triangle exhaust pipe. I remember Jeremy Clarkson had a lot to say about that tailpipe. He actually liked this car, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he did. He said it was a bit yobbo, but
Yeah,
he liked it.
He liked the car. I like it too. I just don't like the reliability and the cost to repair, because these can be pretty expensive.
Yeah, that's right.
When they go wrong. But I like that about Opel. They've always just built fun cars that defined what we thought was the norm. I mean, VW and Honda and Nissan at the time weren't making cars with 141 kilowatt in such a small chassis.
Yeah, no.
Not at all.
One thing that I can credit Opel for is they, when I bought this car, they did tell me that it would do about 10 liters, 100 kilometers.
Huh?
And that's exactly what it's done. Now, I also have a Polo GTI, and that they said would do about 7.9. I'm averaging 12.
Nice.
So that's
Nice,
not good.
nice, nice.
So this car is actually like bang on what Opel said.
That's really not bad at all. This car feels uber modern. Yes, there's a bit more play in the steering wheel now. The brakes isn't as probably what it used to be. But from what I'm feeling, I love the intake sounds, because he's obviously got an induction kit on the car. It sounds quite nice. But the car drives very easy. Okay, let's hop into Jesse's Opel Corsa, which is modified, and then see what is what. Behind the wheel now of Jesse's.
How's it, bro?
Lovely.
Nice to meet you.
You as well. Opel Corsa OPC. However, this is a built Opel Corsa OPC.
It's actually built last year during hard COVID, hard level 5 lockdown.
Yeah. Stock turbo, obviously.
Stock turbo, yes. I will go bigger eventually, but that's obviously breaking the bank.
Yeah, no. Jesse, please, in the other car we were talking about the reliability of these cars. And Wynand actually told me that he broke his motor on 20,000, the piston 4, which is a common issue with these cars. What is your story with your car been? Has it been problematic?
Look, regarding that issue, it's usually piston 4. Lots of people base it on stuff they've heard, but there is ways to, I won't say avoid it, but prevent it from happening.
Yeah.
It's usually, a common belief is it's usually because of underfueling.
Yeah.
And heat. So for the heat, we combat that with the bigger intercooler.
Yeah.
For the fueling, we can use bigger injectors.
Yeah.
But my thing is just keep your hand on the car.
Yeah. And this car feels really good. What kilowatt is this one making now?
So I was on the rollers recently. I made 168 kilowatts, but that was on pump fuel.
Yeah.
And the clutch was slipping very, very slightly.
Not bad. But this car feels, I'm gonna put the throttle back on because we're in a bit of a twisty road.
No problem.
I don't know the car too much. Because the suspension feels a lot tighter than the other car because it's lowered on coilovers, I suspect.
Yes, it's on coilovers.
Yeah, engine that sounds the same everywhere.
Sounds faster than what it is.
Yeah. I love how this car sounds, and the gearbox and clutch.
A lot was put into the car.
Yeah, bro, I love how this. The other car's clutch and gearbox also felt fantastic.
Yeah.
Have you broken the gearbox yet?
The gearbox was redone straight out of the dealership.
Oh shoot.
No, but it was a slight issue. It was 5th to 6th. It was grinding slightly. We thought it would be a quick fix, but we just redid the whole gearbox one time.
Sure. It's a bit of a rough road here, ladies and gentlemen. It sounds fantastic.
Thanks, bro.
And again, this gearbox. Do you ever miss shifting this car?
Well, 1st to 2nd is always the worst. So
Really?
So I have to like basically granny shift from 1st to 2nd.
Yeah.
But after that, you can keep your foot flat on the accelerator.
Oh.
You're not supposed to, but we just do it.
Right, I need to answer a question here. How do I feel about the Opel Corsa OPC over the Fiesta ST? To be honest with you, this sounds much better. I love the character this car is. I like the torque steer. I know it sounds weird, but it just gives this car character. You know, I like the feeling this car has. These little car buckets feel fantastic. Some of the nicest gears and clutch I felt in a small hot hatch. I like this car a lot more than I thought I would, to be honest with you. Like, I didn't expect it to be as good as a Fiesta, but in every measurable fun way, I like it a little bit more. The Fiesta just a bit more quieter, you know, it doesn't have that same sparkle this car has. But I think even though the Fiesta has more just as much problems, I don't think it's as unreliable as this car.
Look, every car has its issues.
Yeah,
It's all about
yeah.
looking after a car, keeping your hand on it. Other guys complain, but they don't service regularly or they bang the limiter to
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. The people don't know how to use sub streets.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I love those gears.
Thanks, bro.
This car's quick. Do you know what I love about it? Is the sort of tracky feelingness of this car.
Yes. That's what I tell the people. It's not a fast car, it's more of a fun car.
Yeah.
So the idea of this car was to give you that boy racer feel.
Yes.
With the exposed,
Bro!
Yeah, exactly that.
You nailed it.
Yeah, like the exposed cooler, the boost noises, the bucket seats.
Yeah.
So obviously next I must just put a boost gauge to complete that Need for Speed, PlayStation 2. But that sort of a feel.
Okay, I won't lie. The steering wheel isn't as well buttoned down as Fiesta
Yes,
ST.
that's
Yeah.
they are the kings of handling.
Yeah, I know.
Fiesta STs.
Without a doubt, the Fiesta ST, you know, the steering wheel's just that more clinically dialed in. It just feels much more connected to the road.
It's like razor sharp handling.
Yeah. I always tell people, if you want to know what a good handling car is supposed to feel like, just have a Fiesta
Yes,
ST.
yes.
Because it's the cheapest way in, or a Suzuki Swift Sport actually.
And the Fiesta is basically our frenemy, like our like love-hate relationship. It's
Yeah, I know.
1.6 turbo, V1.6 turbo.
Jesse, thank you so much. I'm glad I got this opportunity, so now I know
Anytime.
I can add this car to my catalog of knowledge
Yeah.
to talk about when I drive new cars, how it actually compares now to OPC, because I could never do that before. I can now. The sad part is, cars no longer feel like this.
True, yes.
They feel electric, they feel... I've been driving a few cars lately and they just have not been doing it for me.
No, it's fast, but it doesn't give you that car enthusiast feeling like de-stressing, like banging the
Yes,
gears.
yes,
That sort of
exactly.
a buzz is.
Exactly. Right guys, I hope you can see us all, gentlemen. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
I really appreciate it. that was the difference between a stock OPC and a slightly modified one. Well, I hope to see you guys again on the channel soon. With whatever else you have planned in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Follow these gentlemen on their different social media platforms. I'll get it from them and link it down in the description box below. You'll see it flashing it up on screen as well. Be free, be you. Liberebil out.